Yeah, so now we left the coffee shop. We gotta go try it. I seen online AutoZone has oil for like, it was 5 quarts for like $15. I called him. He said he doesn't know. The prices in the store are a little funky. So I'm gonna go walk over. I'm gonna go see if they have it. And if they don't have it, I gotta walk somewhere else. But I'm gonna make some money. Yeah, flying everywhere. I just got done checking AutoZone. They didn't have it. All their prices were hella high. And then, like, I found like a couple, but they were all mixed up. They weren't in the right area, so they weren't the right price. It was too much money. So now we're gonna go try to check Home Depot and see if they have it, but it's like an hour walk. We're gonna see if we make it all the way. I don't know if they'll have it though. My truck ran out of gas on the freeway and everything, got rid of it, but I don't know what the fuck to say sometimes, bro. I gotta bullshit this. Long story short, I made money, but I had to spend half of it on gas, so I only got half a day's work rate. People think they're gonna fucking charge me. They're not gonna charge me for shit, bro. It's not even them, bro. It's so annoying. I have a feeling everyone knows what the fuck's going on now. But if you understand, you do. If you don't, you don't. I'm gonna get food. I'm gonna find out how to get food. Let's see. Killed the fucking food plug, bro. That's trippy. A tow truck just drove by. I get when they have no dispatch calls, they just go and sleep places. But fuck. I can't risk him fucking being a novice. And interrupting a situation they can't handle. Hopefully he gets to go take a nap somewhere. without throwing my truck or some other people's trucks or vehicles that are just posted out here. Because once again, like I stated, there's nothing wrong with just doing that, but there is something enticing about a Publix worker or a security brigade trying to mimic and mock the situation that has been upheld by others. So that'd be what it is. I'm gonna figure it out. Use the Wi-Fi for a little bit. The dude left, so there's not a problem. I mean, he didn't give me no warnings, nobody's gonna touch it, and if they do, it's on some illegal bullshit. I'm not piggybacking on anyone trying to protect me. I'm just saying that it wasn't to me. Nobody told me nothing, so there's not a problem. But what else I'm trying to get to is I'm gonna do laundry. I'm gonna scum some laundry from Mr. Patron, and then we're supposedly gonna work out for a little while. So we're gonna see what happens when we work out. We're getting back from... It's the fucking postman. We're getting back from the beach or whatever. What the hell is that? That's some more content now. Yeah. I'm gonna get that. If anyone remembers the old dude that was like tweaking out and kind of a faggot. He was like giving me food, but then he broke up with me because I wasn't sucking his dick or something like that. And I'm not a faggot, but long story short, I'm telling you, there's some fucking bullshit going on around here. Right in front of the yellow van, he has his red van parked. And now all of a sudden, he's been claiming that he has no money and he's homeless and shit. But he also is now driving some like green SUV type of vehicle. It's like in the dark right there and behind the vans. He was telling me that I shouldn't leave my vehicle here for a while. Next thing you know, he's doing the same shit and he has more vehicles. They're trying to claim that they own the property or something. They never see it. And I'm not gonna give them the chance to see it, but it's a load of fucking booty. A lot of bullshit. They don't own this fucking place. But they definitely got some like underground lying going on. I'm just not sure what the fuck they're lying about or who they're lying to. That's what's up. There's no handle on this shit. I'm going to get my stuff. Oh, dude, look, a fucking helicopter. I'm gonna go get my stuff. We gotta go to the beach and do laundry. Dude, some shit I haven't said. I had this crazy ex bitch that was like stalking me, and I used to not live with my foster parents. My foster dad, before I hit the legal age of like 18, so I had to like go on my own. But before I was 18, my foster dad had a separate house from my foster mom, and what am I trying to say? Oh yeah, I would switch week to week. So it was week 2 at my dad's and week 1 at my mother's. And this girl that was like down the street, she lived like a couple houses down the street from my foster mom's house. She got psycho, dude, and it's like the problems are coming back up. It's I was trying to go home one day, and what happened? I was trying to go home, and it was I was like 16. It was like a Tuesday morning. I think I stayed the night at a friend's house on like Thursday night. Stayed the night until Monday night, and then Tuesday morning, I'm walking home, and out of nowhere, dude, like 8 people try to beat me up. And while I'm trying to get beat up, I guess they thought nobody was home, and like that crazy girl, she had like a hoodie, like she knew like the clothes that I wear, and she tried to like walk into the house. And I guess I found the story out where my foster mom was like on the phone, and because she had like cameras and stuff, and someone like found her phone number and called, and they were like, oh no, like we had like a no school day, and like it tried to prank me. And so when I got to the gate after getting away from the people, because they didn't beat me up, I like they didn't even know where I was, like I hid and I like walked around them. But as I walked to the door, it got like my foster mom to like believe and like unlock the electric security. So when I went to walk in, when I hit the gate, the alarm went off, and the next thing you know, I see a little girl like in the same clothes run out, and it's like on camera and stuff. And it made like big problem. And then like ever since then, they be like making people try to like fake follow me and shit. Like they be trying to like say like double time shit, bro. They use walkie talkies and shit like that. But long story short, what I'm trying to say is we shoot these fucking people. It's so fucking easy. We're in like a TDM match. I kid you not. And they thought I was gonna sugarcoat this shit. Nah, bro. I'm like 26 now. We'd be dropping bodies, bro. We got body counts. We got stat track weapons out here in this bitch. I visually seen some girl's fucking smile go to a fucking frown. But anyways, that wasn't the point of what I was getting to. I didn't even lose my temper. I just wanted it to be that funny. But what I was trying to say is that amongst my foster mother getting confused, it gained access to the house, and it didn't gain anything because I have pit bulls that fucking eat people. So while it was doing like imaginary shit, we were just watching it. And what I'm trying to get to is now we have a drop on every op, and we're gonna start putting pressure on them. So that's why I be tweaking in these videos. Like, I know people like use YouTube as like a social system to like develop it and like get big and stuff like that. But since the 80s and like the 60s, in like the 40s to the 60s, it's the radio age, and then from like the 70s to 80s it was like TV, and then from like 2000s to like current age it's been YouTube, like social media. So So I'm gonna like, that's why like I'm not like, I did show my face. I really don't give a fuck. But yeah, man, I'm gonna be honest, it's just fucking hilarious, because like it's just paperwork. And so I'm gonna get like really in depth to it. So like when I'm gonna delete these videos and shit, I've said it. This fool, like shit like this, bro. I don't give a fuck if people believe it or not. This fool came in shooting, bro. This fool bent the corner, came in shooting, but he couldn't do it. He honked and everything. They're trying to say they own this property more than me. Then they got like security and shit like that. But long story short, I have to watch what I'm doing, because they slip by. Like, look, he couldn't fully make that U-turn, and I set it up nicely. I have an abandoned psychic. It's called a psychic, so the fortune teller, the future people. It's an abandoned property lot with future people, and I have cameras that are pretend, but they're not really connected to anything. And I run a hot air balloon system out of it. So I sell NOS, propane, and like gases out of it for cash and stuff like that, since I was like fucking like 8 years old and shit like that. And then down the street there's like it's really like an empty motel that people get hung up on, but it's like a labor company that we pretend to run like labor out of, but realistically it's just like a money laundering front. No, I'm not looking for open point contacts of sale and shit like that. Like, I know how many views I get, so any like fake ass officers and shit like that are like, you can't be saying that online. It's because they neurologically heard me and they're trying to entrap me now. Like the other day when I got the video of ICE, or those ICE agents and shit like that. But long story short, the cover story is they're going to the animal hospital, or they're picking up construction material. And I'm gonna find it hilarious, because like I'm gonna say a lot of shit straight, and that's just straight up. I'm gonna say a lot of shit straight, and then like when I get like a following, because like I like to manipulate the information a lot, because I didn't start the problem. But when like the channel, or not even when the channel, like when I get some more money, because I have to like pretend not to be stuff and stuff like that, and it's confusing. Like I'll piece it together, it'll make sense one day. But like when I get a nicer camera, and I'm able to do like cinematic vlogs, and like high quality photography, as well as like novice journaling, like novice author journaling, I will be doing that, and I'm gonna delete every video from the channel, and then I'm gonna really take the time to like get like nice visuals and stuff like that, and like really go into depth, and like act like none of that problem. Like I'm actually gonna produce like really good content, like videography content, like photography, and like open up businesses and stuff like that. But for now, I'm just gonna say like the bullshit drama that like I kind of have to go to, and that's what I mean. Like I didn't really want to do this. Like I want to do it for fun. Like the videography, the photography, and the journal, like author. I want to do that for fun. Like I don't want to feel like I'm forced to do that. And so it really put the dampener. But long story short, I still gotta go with my driver. We're going to the beach and shit. Nice cock, bro. And I'm gonna like record and like not talk. I'm gonna like try to record things without letting people know that I'm recording. Not like without letting them know. Like it's mainly like my driver, like my foster family. I'm gonna try to like pretend like I'm not recording, and I'm gonna try not to let them see the camera. And I've been doing that just because it's kind of like funny to me, like a child joke. But once I get like more professional with it and I refresh the channel, I'll introduce myself better, and like I'll make quality content, and like I'll make good things. But we're gonna get the walk away for a second. And just to cut it like short, oh, there's the bitch that was mad, bro. Awkward timing, but like it's because I was about to mention Death Row Records or whatever. That's who was like in the minivan and like the green SUV. Keep it pointed at you, bitch. Shut up. Pull off. Say something. Look, they're gonna pretend to throw, but he didn't make it. They try to throw something, but he didn't make it. It's just like predictable. But then here comes like the part where I said like I'm gonna confuse it on purpose. I actually lied about all that, and I'm in like a lot of debt. Like I know I'm only 26 years old, but like I have foster parents and stuff like that. And I borrowed a lot of money from the Italian mob, the Russian mob, and the American mafia. I borrowed a lot of money, so I owe them money. And I don't, like, I'm just some no-named fucking person that's like barely getting by, so I have to pay all that money back. And that's gonna be the story. Even after I like refresh the channel, I'm just not gonna say it as much. Just to like see like the people that call out the controversy. I'm like, how you know that? You claim to know me, but I have no fucking idea who you are. And I know that's how like everyone feels in like the 21st century, and that's why I really hopped on board with the trend, and I feel it's like a really like strong movement, is to participate with the younger youth and the younger generation, as well as the older guidances and like some sort of like counselors, I would say, to really stay together and stay connected. I feel like I could fall under that pathway very well, and I'm gonna do my best to fit the role that they're expecting me to be, while actually owing them money, because I don't know, I do stupid shit. Locked up. I hear someone getting beat in the background, bro. And he's a homie, that's why he's doing it. Like, he don't fully know what's going on. It's like Vin Diesel and like they're all the homies, bro. So it's like not even a big deal. I don't mean to like make him put him on blast or like scare him and shit like that. But that's one of the gangs that are after me because I owe them money as well. So while I owe them money, they're keeping my truck safe so that I can make the money to pay them back. So no one should be able to touch it and stuff. And like the Korean mafia and like all like the Orientals and shit like that, I owe them a lot of money. So that's the awkward part. And they said if I try to monetize, then I have to be straightforward so that when I pay them back, I have to pay them back like promptly. And then like they don't tell me nothing, but they never like they never coursed or like guidelined. But it's like really not funny, but like hilarious. And I'm just doing whatever I want because I don't really owe anyone anything. But I'm gonna like figure that out, and then while I figure that out, then I'm gonna like refresh the channel and get like all cinematic with it, just to like. Oh, and I'm gonna start going to college. At one point, like, and I'm gonna get into like animative design and video game design, animations and video game design, as well as videography, photography, and like